What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Today is finally the day that Temporal Forces releases. So we're going to look at all of the cards worth $10 or more right out of the gate. I always love to do it on the Friday that a new set releases because, there's huge movement over the weekend. Even into like the first 2 weeks, even the first month, there's a lot of movement in the market. And I have a sneaky suspicion that Temporal Forces is going to be a wacky one. Out of the gate, because we opened up 12 booster boxes last night at the time of this recording on the live stream, and the pull rates are really, really tough. Like, I think the prices right now aren't too high, but with special illustration rares not coming very frequently, I could see there being a lot of like $30 to $50 cards in this set. So we're going to take a look. Before we do, this is my first giveaway going on for once I hit 10,000 subscribers. So I'm giving away this Voltorb and Electrode, both Gem Mint 10s from Japanese Classic Collection, to one lucky subscriber. That's only the first giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away quite a bit of stuff for 10,000 subscribers. The next giveaway, I'm going to announce as I hit 9,500. So going to just continue the train. But if you want to be entered to win all these prizes, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with bell notifications on. Hit the like button on every video, like past, present, and future. And make sure to leave a comment letting me know what your chase card is from Temporal Forces. Let's get to the data. All right, here we go. I said $10 and above, but how can I not include this Ghastly card? Because literally one of my favorite artworks of the set. There's the Ghastlies in there. You can see some Haunters. You can see some Gengars. You can see a Meowth hiding. It is a beautiful card. I was lucky enough to pull it in the Japanese set. And I actually did pull it once yesterday night as we were opening Temporal Forces as well. Pretty cool. Then we have the full art Ultra Rare Gengar. Another really cool card. Actually not doing all that well. I thought this card might be a little bit higher priced right out of the gate, but currently at $9.62. Then we have this Cinchino, absolutely gorgeous card, currently at $10.05. But be wary, because there's going to be a lot of changes. Like, by the time you're watching this video, probably these prices have changed quite a bit. It's just the way that it works on TCG Player where I'm getting these prices from. They're all up and down, trying to like find out where do these actually fit in the marketplace right now. Next, the Ace Spec cards are back in Temporal Forces. First one we're looking at is this Master Ball, $10.14. These look absolutely awesome. The texture on them is great. The colors on them are great. My one concern is I think we were averaging like 2 per booster box. So I think they're just going to be out there. Like, I think they're going to be readily available. So we'll see how much value those hold. Then we have some gold cards to talk about as well. Iron Boulder EX, $10.47. Here's my take on these. The future gold cards, I really do not like very much. Same with the ultra rare future cards. Not a huge fan, but the ancient gold and the ancient ultra rare full art cards, I really, really like. Okay, next we have a full art trainer, Airy, $10.62. I can't remember where she's from the game, but kind of creepy with that mask on. I guess it's leading up to Twilight Masquerade with all the masked Pokemon, I would guess. Then we have Explorer's Guidance, $10.82. Nothing crazy. Here's one of the ones I was talking about, Ultra Rare Walking Wake EX, the ancient card. I think the backgrounds on these ones are super cool, and they look really, really good. Walking Wake currently at $11.34. Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking. When I first saw this card, I was like, how do I say this word? And then it kind of clicked that it's kind of 2 words mashed together. Currently at $12.92. Crazy. Maximum Belt, $13.05. Another Ace Spec card. There's a few of them that are holding some decent value. And not that I'm a huge knowledge person of the TCG, but apparently these are the bee's knees. So even though they're going to be readily available, I would suspect they hold some value because they're just so good and everyone's going to want one. Gouging Fire EX. This is the gold card of the ancient Pokemon. Also, the texture on these looks really, really cool. So I like these a lot. $14.53 where that one is. Then Salvatore. This is a special illustration rare one. The picture is a little bit blurry here, but a very, very intricate card. We pulled it last night. It's not my favorite, but I do like the level of detail it provides. Like, up in the top left, there's the mat with like the 8-bit Pokemon characters on it. Salvatore's going through the door with his Raichu. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, but I mean, definitely not a chase card, if I can say that. Then we have the Gouging Fire EX. This is the ultra rare card, $14.78. Another one where the background just looks really, really cool in my opinion. Then one of the ones that I don't like, the Iron Crown EX Future ultra rare card, $16.75. There's just something about that background that doesn't do it for me personally. Anyways, Walking Wake EX, the hyper rare, $17.15, doing pretty good. Raging Bolt at $18.43 for the Raging Bolt hyper rare. Then Iron Crown EX, $22.36 for that hyper rare. So I would suspect, I think we pulled 2 gold cards yesterday, maybe 3. So they're hard to pull, but gold cards never seem to do good in Pokemon. So I don't know. I think these prices are going to drop. That's my guess, but take that with a grain of salt. Then we have Iron Leaves. The most expensive special illustration rare is Iron Leaves. So the gold card is also the most expensive gold, I believe, $23.53 out of the gate. Most expensive Ace Spec card is the Prime Catcher, currently at $25.54. So that's one to keep your eye on as well. Okay, we're getting into some of the bigger cards, the special illustration rares, as they say. Iron Boulder EX, $25.54. I mean, I really like this card. I want to hold it in my hand to see it in person, to see the textures and stuff, because one thing I will say, the textures in Temporal Forces are like just spot on. I'll talk about them as they come up, the ones that I pulled. But Iron Boulder, didn't pull that one yet, and pretty cool. Lots of people are kind of calling it the Mickey card because of the yellow stuff on the ground there, but we'll see. Then we have a Raging Bolt EX. I don't know why this one's so expensive out of the bunch, but $27.70. I wouldn't think that this ultra rare is going to be that high moving forward. Walking Wake EX, special illustration rare. We did pull this one last night, $36.74. I actually expected this one to be a little bit more expensive out of the gate. Really, really cool card. The artwork is spectacular. Then we have Airy special illustration rare, $38.97. Kind of a cool card. The more I look at it, it's kind of creepy, but there's Lucario in there, and there's the Toad. Toxicroak. What's that? Annihilate. There's some cool stuff going on in that card, to be honest with you. Not too bad. Then Gouging Fire. This is the one. We pulled this one last night, and the texture is absolutely phenomenal. It's like the texture follows the light shining through the forest, and it just looks so good. $42 on this one. Definitely one of my chase cards after seeing that one last night. Then, of course, lots of people's chase card, Morty's Conviction, but it's basically just Gengar, let's be honest with you. $43.82. This is the only duplicate we pulled last night. I pulled 2 of them for people on the live stream, and it is a pretty spectacular card. Everyone loves Gengar. It's always a hit. So, I mean, can this one increase in price? I don't know. Raging Bolt EX. This is my personal chase card out of the set. Absolutely love the artwork on it. The giraffe Pokemon, kind of crazy. $49.73. Didn't pull that one last night. Then Bianca's Devotion, the waifu card, currently doing quite well on release day, $51.33. And now we have 2 left. Iron Crown EX. This one, I actually like this one better than the one that's ahead of it. Personally, I just have this suspicion that if I hold this card in my hand, I'm going to absolutely love it. The colors just look so cool. It looks very futuresque. So, yeah, definitely want to pull this one. Iron Crown, $56.05, leading us to the last card, Iron Leaves. See, this one I don't really understand. I mean, it's cool. I'll probably love it if I ever pull it. But I don't know. What story is it telling? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is the most expensive card in the set so far, $75.09. Of course, I would absolutely love to pull it. So I'll flip the screen around, open up 10 packs of Temporal Forces, give you my final thoughts on the matter, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, so before we get to the packs, here's my kind of final take on Temporal Forces on release day. Obviously, this is subject to change and very speculative, but I could see Temporal Forces doing really good because the pull rates are so tough. I think we pulled 5 special illustration rares out of 12 booster boxes last night, which so far in Scarlet and Violet is extremely low. So it felt really tough. And part of me was like, man, this kind of sucks, because we're just so used to like good pull rates and pulling fire all the time. And part of me is like, this is awesome, because there is like some serious chase level in Temporal Forces. So my kind of opinion moving forward with the set, I think Ace Spec cards could hold like a decent amount of value, even though you get 2 of them per booster box on average. I think the special illustration rares, I don't think we're going to see like $100 card in this set, but I think we could see a lot of like $30 to $60 cards in the set. Like, we have the Gouging Fire, the Walking Wake, the Raging Bolt, Iron Leaves, Iron Boulder, whatever the other iron one is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. There's so many actually awesome cards. Now, we didn't even talk about Morty's Conviction and people like Waifu, so Bianca's Devotion. There's a lot of great cards in this set. So I could see there being a lot of kind of play for having, like, those cards feel like $30 to $50 to even $60 cards to me. So I'm really curious. It'll be really interesting to watch the markets moving forward. So we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on Temporal Forces markets on the Poke Office here. But now it's time to rip into some packs, see if we can pull some special illustration rare. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. All right, let's get it. All right. I mean, yeah, it was a tough night. Even like the illustration rares, I think you can expect only 2 of them per booster box. Like, even that just seems wild to me, because we've just been so spoiled with kind of easy pull rates. Like, I'm just comparing, well, Metagross, baby. What a gorgeous card. Not on the list, but this card is absolutely spectacular artwork. I love it. Okay, good start. I was comparing last night the first release day, like, live stream we did for Paldean Fates. My very first pack, I pulled a special illustration rare, and we were well over 100 packs last night before pulling one. So it was definitely a change. People felt like it was tough. All right, here we go. Miraidon, 2 hits in a row. What is happening? Let's go, baby. Let's go. So, have you opened Temporal Forces yet? Let me know in the comments. What's your chase card? Also, there's that Chateau card that actually like has musical notes on it that plays a song, which is also really cool. Pokemon is just knocking it out of the park with the artwork. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, every set I say the same, and I know that I'm not a critic. I know that I'm easily pleased, but man, Pokemon continues to just absolutely do really good things in my opinion. Though at the same time, I would say that Temporal Forces definitely feels more like a TCG set rather than a collector set. We were talking about that on the live stream last night. Like, the pull rates are hard. There's lots of Ace Spec cards. I don't know. Like, are they just focusing more on TCG players? Bug Trio. I mean, to be honest with you, 3 hits so far. We got a chance to make it 4 hits. It's not terrible. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, so on the live stream, we were at it for almost 5 hours. Absolutely nuts. We finished it off with an epic pack battle. I think there was 11 of us taking part in it. And Snack Bread somehow getting there with the Morty's Conviction special illustration rare. No one could beat it. So that was pretty fun, I'm going to be honest with you. All right, 2 packs left. We need it. We need something. One more hit. Come on, baby. But it's always fun when a new set of Pokemon comes out. It definitely was feeling like there was some fatigue on the old sets, especially like open it on live stream. Like people, it felt like people were kind of getting bored of Paldean Fates, getting bored of Paradox Rift, like, and just think, what was set 5 of Sword and Shield? Chilling Rain? No, it was Battle Styles. Battle Styles. So we're already on set 5 of Scarlet and Violet. Things are moving fast. Ugh, nothing else. 3 hits. Started off strong with that Metagross, and absolutely gorgeous artwork. Well, I love it. All right, that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye on Temporal Forces markets over the next couple weeks because I think there's just going to be a ton of movement. Be interesting to see if that Iron Leaves will maintain that top spot or if some of the other ones might rise up. We'll take a look. Until my next video, peace.